All games.
Yeah, we've done that all fall, and those guys meet with Butch almost every single day, so he's got a lot of confidence. We just feel like it speeds up the tempo, it keeps the guy in rhythm, and that's sort of the way it was in the old days. The catcher had to do a lot of work, do his homework on the other club and who we're pitching on the mound, and come up with a plan with our coaching staff. And I think it's worked out pretty well.
Catcher's always getting bunt signals.
Yeah. We. You talking about offensively?
Yeah.
That's this new game. I mean, you just get tired of guys hitting line drives to outfielders just standing right there. This ballpark eats those things up. So at the very least, you're pressuring somebody with some. Sometimes there's some guys that can run, and that's how this game's going to be played as long as these bats stay the same.
Buzz being his first outing out there.
Yeah, we think he's got a chance to be really good. His last 2 or 3 times out in the fall, and even when we started in the spring, were just phenomenal. We just felt like he was a guy that has a chance to be really good. His breaking ball's really come a long way. His command's come a long way. And in the fall it was 87, 89, and now all of a sudden, there are times where it's 92, 93. So he's a very athletic kid. He started out his career as a catcher, really interesting. So then he had a knee injury, but he's got an electric arm, and he really works at it. We think he's going to be good.
What'd you like out of Kendall? He pitched to contact a little bit today.
Well, he does, and he's got the sinker, and this is the day you want fly balls because it's not going to go anywhere, and they got all their hits, kind of infield ground balls that just scored it through there. But I thought Kendall did great. I think we needed him to get through 5 innings in his first time out, and I thought he did that. And the one thing Kendall doesn't have is that if he gets the 2 strikes, it's do you go sinker and just let him put it in play, or sometimes the slider's good, sometimes the changeup's good. So that's a little, kind of a little bit of a difference between he and some of the other guys. But he has more fastball movement than anybody else on our club.
Going to Luis in that situation there, get the 1 out and the runner on base, and of course get a great catch in the outfield. But he just challenged guys. Looked like.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't walk anybody there, and you can't give him an advantage count. And we're telling him to shove it in there. And quite frankly, Geron, I wish we had that one back because I've seen him make that play 1,000 times. But that play Brownlee makes. I mean, we see him do things like that all the time, and that's why last year. He gets hurt the first weekend or so, and you're just going, wow. I mean, he just lost maybe the most dynamic defensive outfielder in the Southeastern Conference. And he's capable of doing that kind of stuff a lot. And that boy, he makes the whole ballpark smaller when he can run the balls like that.
And you weren't holding your breath when he dove and hit like that.
Always. But yeah, he got right back up. And in fact, I thought we were going to have to play at third base, but he's a special defender, there's no question.
Might you have to simulate some, bullpen stuff with CT, or just because you haven't gotten him out there
Yeah,
yet,
you know what? If it had gotten back to the top where they had more left-handers, 3 out of the last 4 guys were right-handed, and Caleb's really difficult on right-handers, so there's just no sense in experimenting there. But maybe if the score was a little bit more to hand, we'd have done that. But Caleb's slider is just it's a very difficult pitch for right-handers to stay on.